Hey, what's up, my uplifting life partners? This is Ron Simplified Myers. Today, I actually want to talk about a topic. My cousin sent me a video where a young man was talking about the topic of attracting losers. And he went on to say that losers can only lead you to losing. Well, that brought to mind three particular topics that I'll discuss here real quick. One of those is the fact winner, loser. The other one would be leadership. And then the third one being attraction. So let's talk about this winner, loser. How do you define what a winner is? How do you define what a loser is? It's all perspectives by the individual who is making the decision. It's the same thing as we've all heard before about beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. What is beautiful? Depends on you. Some people say personality. Some people say looks. Some people say a combination. But you get my point. The same thing with winner loser. Who defines what a winner is? Who defines what a loser is? See, who you consider to be a loser to someone else is a winner. Someone you consider to be a winner to someone else is a loser, because they look at a person's character and integrity, which you hear me talk about all the time, and you may look at a winner as someone just because they got money. You guys see? So whenever you try to decide winner and loser is just your perspective and a bad way to go about trying to decide an individual that you're going to have into your life. Now, the second one, leadership. Leadership is something you can't decide to do. Leadership only occurs, and I learned this from John Maxwell, who is a leadership, that's what he does. He's a leadership guru. And he made a comment that has stuck with me, and I heard this probably about 25, 30 years ago, but he made the comment, the way you find out if you're a leader is to walk out in front and then look behind you and see if there's anyone following. And if there's no one following, you just went for a walk. In other words, you can't decide on whether to be a leader. People have to choose to follow you. See, some people believe because they have a position that makes them a leader. No, the position is the leader. People are following your position, and if you're taken out of that position, would they follow you? If the answer is no, you're not a leader. They're following, again, the position. Now, if you stepped out of that position and they still followed you, now you're a leader. See, we look at leaders as a positive. They're leaders of people that do things wrong and do things bad. See, leadership only comes down to, are there people willing to follow you with no pressure? It's a choice. You're automatically a leader. So no one can lead you anywhere without you choosing to follow them. I hope you guys got that. So in other words, nobody can lead you to lose. Well, however you define that, because I don't play the loser winner game. I don't believe there's such thing. People just have their perspectives on what they want out of life, and then they try to categorize it. But anyway, bottom line is no one can lead you anywhere without your permission. So they can't lead you to lose. Only you can choose to follow, and you'll get the results based on the direction in which you took. Thirdly, this attraction. As you guys know, I always talk about attraction is based on you attract that which you put out. So therefore, I use the analogy of a person being hired, and put yourself in this position. A company hires you as the hiring manager for the company. So you're hiring all the new employees. Now, all of a sudden, we're getting nothing but bad employees since you took over that position. They either don't come to work, and when they come to work, they're not performing. They're always calling out sick. See, what's going to happen? They're going to look at you as the hiring manager as the problem. Not the people. You, because you're hiring those people. So they're going to do one of two things. Either they're going to fire you because they feel like you're not doing your job, or they're going to retrain you because the key is your screening methods are not working, because you have the proof they're not working. So guess what? Now that we understand this hiring process, here's something you have to think about. Who is the hiring manager in your relationships? Yep, that's you. So you got a choice at this point. Either you can fire yourself and let somebody else pick your relationships for you, which I wouldn't recommend, or you get better at a screening process. And how does that happen? It always comes back to what I keep teaching and what my book is all about. Get rid of your problems. This is all about you. This is not about them. This is not about them attracting you and leading you in the wrong direction. Folks, this is about you because you're the person that's supposed to be leading you. Nobody should be leading you anywhere. I could choose to go in the same direction as you. See, that's something totally different because I like the path in which you're taking. And so that's really the whole key with the attraction thing. Quit blaming other people. Take responsibility. I chose you. I hired you into this relationship. I have to take full responsibility because if I don't, then I'm a victim. I don't know how these people got around me. I don't know how people keep leading me in the wrong direction. I don't get it. But when you recognize I got to get my stuff together, then I get to see whatever you call winners and losers, but you get to be clearer on who those people are. And then you make the decision to follow different people. That's why, again, I say you attract that which you put out, because you do. Because if a person mistreats you and you're a person that has high value for yourself, you wouldn't have them in your life. So again, this is not a conversation about winner, loser, who's leading you. It's always going to come back to the same conversation I continue to have. And I was watching a video today where they were talking about, it was a couple. It was a TED Talk, and they were talking about the 4 habits of making a relationship, a successful relationship. And pretty much they gave the 4 the ideals on the habits. And the bottom line is it comes down to the same 2 that I keep saying, that there's 2 keys to relationships. 1 is love, which I tell people love is accepting a person or thing exactly the way it is. You're not here to change anybody except for maybe yourself. And that's it. Everyone else, I accept you. And again, I didn't say agree. Accept and agree are totally different. I can accept you and not agree with what you do. See, the key to love and the key to being happy in life is learning how to separate people from what they do. I was going to get into the perfect conversation, but that's another video where I talk about the fact that people are perfect. You'll understand that more clear when you understand you separate people from what they do. And because of that, I can accept you as an individual. I don't agree with what you do. And that determines on whether I'm going to go in the same direction that you're going or not. So again, I hope you guys understand that. This is not a winner versus loser conversation. This is about you getting clear, getting rid of your problems, figuring out the direction and the path that you're taking, and then finding the people that are going in the same direction. And you'll start to enjoy life a lot easier. And as you guys know, it ain't right, it ain't wrong. It is my opinion. If you haven't had the opportunity to watch my videos, go over to ronsuchannel.com. That's the letter U, ronsuchannel.com. Give feedback on the videos. Also, you could give me topics that you would like for me to cover. I would love to share some more videos on different topics, and your input is definitely appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the site. That way you'll always keep up to date on the new videos. And if you haven't had the opportunity to get a handle on my book, or get a hold of my book, I should say, it's at relationshipfreebook.com. It's a free download, relationshipfreebook.com. Get your copy. Realize that this is all about getting you together. And again, a lot of people misinterpret my title and think it's only about marriage. No. The title is Get Rid of Your Problem. This is all about you. That's why the first chapter is about first love. We get that taken care of. All this other conversation, voila, vanishes. So anyway, get a hold of the book. Give me feedback on that also. It is definitely appreciated. And as you guys know, if you're not having fun, you should be doing something else. And again, realize no one leads you anywhere. You choose to follow. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.